all your strong growth is up toward the top. They're kind of also phototropic, they love light, so when you point them upward, they grow the strongest. And when you start bending branches down, they actually weaken. And the lower in the tree they are, the more you bend them down, the weaker they become. And actually we use that bending process to our advantage. When we bend a limb down, it tends to kind of redistribute that hormone throughout the branch and actually sets more fruit buds. So as you bend the branch down, it also produces another hormone called ethylene at the bend, and that actually promotes fruit bud formation on that branch. So that's why a lot of times you go to an orchard around, you see sticks and stuff to bend branches down. They're doing that also to get them to become more fruitful. We prune the tree to open light channels. You know, good light channels throughout the tree enhance fruit quality. You know, and you ever notice on the top of these big old trees up high, that's where your best fruit is. When they've gone up like that for long periods of time, they get big and heavy, and you can't bend them over. So I'm thinning everything out. You guys tell me what's going to happen there next year. But the applicable dominance is going to be right here, right? And it's going to send a lot of new shoots coming up. Now I have these little pliable whips, and I'll do some training, and I'll thin them out, and I'll leave some and start bending them in unfilled areas, maybe about 45-degree angles. What does bending do? It causes them to become more fruitful. So we're starting to bend these in positions that we want to fruit them. When you've got a brand new fruit tree, you know, you're trying to establish your bottom set of scaffold branches. You don't want them to start up here. The lower you can start them, the more you can pick from the ground. I like picking things from the ground. So it's better. So when I start a new tree like that, I would select maybe 4 or 5 scaffold branches, and if they're 2.5 feet from the ground, if I keep those branches 10 years later, they'll still be 2.5 feet from the ground. They'll just be a lot thicker. Eventually, I would like to maybe get down to 4 branches, you know, north, south, east, and west. You want to be able to walk up to the tree so light channels can get in there. Most of your quality fruit's on second-year wood and older. So this shoot from here to here on the side branch looked like that a year ago. And if these are 1-year shoots coming out the side like that, if I come back and head this, what I'm going to do is get a bunch of shoots coming out like that. So but if I leave it like this, I'm going to tend to get the side shoots like that, and then kind of be down here and set some fruit buds on them. You're going to get variation from variety to variety like that. If I have 5 or 6 of these coming off, I'm going to thin them out. I'm training it.